FN 502 first shots. Rimfire guns, a little finicky, so I made sure I got some CCI mini mags, some good ammo, okay? So let's try it out. I'm excited. All right, so we have the FN 502 out on the range today. I actually borrowed this from a buddy of mine, and unfortunately, he actually runs this with a rugged Oculus, which would be ideal. But we don't have that, but we have everything else. So we're gonna try it out, man, talk about pros and cons, take first shots right here. We're actually on the Rimfire Bay here at Champion Defense, so pretty excited. I haven't been over here very often. So HS 507C, red dot there, threaded barrel, front and rear side serrations. It's like a little mini scar as far as the coloration. I love what FN does as far as the two-tone FDE, kind of like copper finish. Actually, the SIGs have more of a copper finish, but this looks really good, man. Fully ambidextrous, essentially, with your safety right there, slide stop, all that good stuff. And it actually does have sights that'll co-witness with your dot there as well. These are 15 round mags. So I showed in one of my shorts how some of these mags, after, I don't know, the guy that owns this 6,000 rounds or something, how they started to kind of come apart. Well, we don't have those. We're gonna run some CCI mini mags through this, by the way. Pretty good ammo. And let's just go have some fun with it. Oh man. Wow, this thing is absolutely incredible, man. Let's load it up, let Mike take some shots here.
Gun's on, it's me shaking.
Okay. Nice. What you think there, Mikey?
It shoots slick.
Yeah, it
Way
is.
smoother than that damn, those 9mm, not as much kick.
Yeah,
Smooth.
yeah, exactly. A lot of fun. Dude, he said this thing was on. It is on. I like that bull. Or is that a, no, that's a buffalo. I like that. Say what?
It's a buffalo.
Thanks, man. I figured it out. Oh, dude, I like this. Let's talk about some of the basic specs and get back out to the range. You're at 23.7 ounces unloaded, 4.6 inch barrel, 7.6 inches in overall length, 5.8 inches high, and roughly 5 pounds on the trigger. And that's where this thing really does shine. Of course, it is hammer fired, single action, boom, right there. If we check the reset, right there. It's based on the 509, okay? Obviously a different trigger, and this, it's not striker fired, it's hammer fired, but that is one of the best parts about this gun. Not only do you get a ton of different sighting options that you can put on here, but the trigger is just fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna run some drills with this, some John Wick drills, and the deal is I can't move to the next target until I obviously hit it. So for example, in these targets over here, they got the little flapper in the middle. I can't move to the next one until I hit that flapper. Or like this one, it's like a hostage situation. I gotta hit that top target before I can move to the next one, etc., etc. So FN 502, let's give it a shot. That might be a good video, man. If John Wick carried a 22, this would be the one. Not as much space. Ah. Oh, let's go. This thing is so awesome. When my buddy told me that this thing was spot on, he was not lying. This thing is dead nuts accurate, and it's just a ton of fun, man. So now I'm gonna load it up one more time. I wanna see how quickly I can run through each one of the targets. I might be static. There's not a lot of room in this bay compared to the others to kind of run around, but I just wanna see how quickly I can run and get all the targets knocked down or knocked over. Let's try it. Now, we are heavily supported by our viewers here on YouTube and through Patreon. You guys help us buy ammo, new guns, camera equipment, basically everything that you see to make this possible, you guys have a hand in. So if you like what I do, consider becoming a patron or a member of this channel. If you don't want to do it, I get it. But if you like to support us, man, I'll leave a link down below. Hey, I found the twin to the FN 502. This is actually my 509 Tactical. It actually has the same exact optic as well. And so that's one of the great parts about this gun. It is just like the 509, except in a more affordable, right, 22 platform. There's basically nothing on this gun I would change. Maybe a higher contrast sights for your backups there, but they co-witness. You have a nice single action trigger. You have a gun that looks incredible, fully ambi controls, and yet all of the controls are slimmed down enough, like they are on the 509, to where it makes sense. It doesn't bother me at all that it is a fully ambi gun. Of course, it's suppressor ready. It just feels really good in the hand, and man, you can have such a great time with this. Now, from what FN says, you can run a variety of different ammo through this thing. I personally just wanted to have a great time. So I bought some decent CCIs and just ran with them, you know what I mean? But I'm sure it will feed probably pretty much anything you can throw at it. Of course, 22 can be kind of finicky, so I just wanted to, like I said, have a good time. But it almost fed everything 100%. It's as close to that as you can get in a 22 platform. Man, it was so much fun. This is the ultimate training pistol right here. It's amongst one of the best 22s I've ever had in my hand. And if you are looking to train a significant other or somebody that's not familiar with guns, you don't want to scare them with the recoil, and yet you want them to get behind a gun that is familiar. It's not wonky like, let's just say, a Ruger Mark series, which those are great 22s, pretty much unlike anything that you're going to have out there, except for maybe even a Luger P08. But it's a very familiar gun. So you could take this, train them on this, get them really comfortable, and then take the FN 509 and translate that over. And I would imagine the success rate there would be pretty freaking high. This thing is just a ton of fun, dude. The best 22 I think I've ever held in my hands and ever shot. Normally I'll do pros and cons, but I don't see very many cons on this gun. Actually, I don't see any on it that I personally saw. So there you go, man. If you have a 502 or you're looking at getting one, let me know what your opinion is of them down below. Big thanks to you guys. See you in the next one. And as always, hold them down.